I am on my adventure motorcycle for the first time in 3 months. If you follow my channel, you'll know that I had a total knee replacement of my left knee about 3 months ago, so I haven't been able to ride at all. The knee is slowly healing, not as fast as I'd like to get it to heal. But I am off today on my first ride, and this is kind of not what I planned to have as a first ride. I was just going to have my first ride and go back and maybe tour a bit, probably just stay on pavement, but pick out a destination. But today, my destination on my first ride back is the KTM dealer, because when I went to get on the bike, I discovered a oil leak on my front right suspension. So I'm going to take it to the dealer. I don't want to have to mess with that myself. And there's obviously like a seal or something that's blown there. So my first ride back after being off for 3 months and having surgery is not an adventure ride, but it's a ride to the KTM dealer. Still, I'll be able to put about 15 miles or so on it, and I'll have to take a bus ride to get back home. So here I go on my first adventure after my total knee replacement. Well, I must say it feels real good to get on the motorcycle again after 3 months. It's easier to ride the motorcycle than it is to walk for me at this point. Yes, I can walk, and I usually use a cane, or not a cane, but walking sticks. And I have flexibility in my knee, so I can change gears on the motorcycle. But it's still a lot of pain and stiffness in the knee. It's not all the way there. I can't really stand. I mean, I can. But it's a bit of an effort, and I don't really want to stand for very long. So I still got a ways to go. I still got, probably up to a year before it gets, healed, in a sufficient manner that I don't have to pay attention to it 24/7. But for now, it does feel good to get back on the bike. I'm gonna take it in, like I said, to be serviced. The leaking oil up in the front. I might be leaking oil in that front fork because I improperly towed my motorcycle last fall, and it destroyed my kickstand, so I had to replace the kickstand. And I think I might have also put too much pressure on the suspension the way I had the bike tied down in the trailer. I had a couple more experienced guys than I come back and show me how to properly tow a motorcycle. So, kind of a live and learn, and that might be the root of my problem here. So we'll have the dealer take a look at it, see what it looks like. It is a beautiful day out too. Boy, it's nice. It's fairly clear today. It's starting to clear up. Spring is right around the corner. There's a jogger up ahead of me going through some of the pears and wine country here in Southern Oregon. So I just want to keep riding. I don't want to go over to the to the dealer, but so I'm going to take kind of a roundabout way to really get there. Thank you. And then I'll have to take the bus back home, which the bus takes about an hour and a half. And he can keep the bike probably up a couple days. if he needs to, because I'm not really riding it much. Not riding at all, right? All right, KTM. All right, I dropped the KTM 390 off here at the dealer. He's gonna check the front forks. Evidently, I must have got a lot of dirt in it, and I haven't been diligent at cleaning it. So the seal's blown due to my lack of maintenance, I think. I'll speak more to that later. He's also gonna check the air filter and check some kind of tinny noise that I'm hearing on the bike too, see if there's something loose. So now I'm off to catch the bus for a nice long hour-and-a-half bus ride back home. He'll call me in a few days and let me know what's going on, and I'll come back up, pick up the bike. Well, I got a call today from the KTM dealer to tell me that my motorcycle is ready to be picked up. Well, if you look at the scenery behind me, you can tell it's not really motorcycle riding weather. It's more of cross-country skiing weather, which I am going to do when I'm done with this video over on the golf course here. But I'm not going to pick up the bike today. It's just not riding weather. As far as the work they did on the bike, they said they had to rebuild the front shocks, the forks. They had a lot of dirt and grit and grime, little pebbles in them, and that's what caused the leak. It wasn't because I had it tied down in the trailer incorrectly, which is originally what I thought where the problem was. I haven't been doing that great of maintenance, even though the bike only has 1,200 miles on it. About 600 miles I've been riding off the pavement, and I don't clean the bike every time I'm done, which I need to do, because they also said the chain was dry and needed cleaned and lubed as well. So that's all my fault. You know, I'm learning as I'm getting more into adventure riding off-road. I need to do a better job at cleaning the forks every day and cleaning the chain also, to avoid this having to have it rebuilt, which I don't want to have to do all the time. So I'll pick up the bike at some other future time when the weather's better. Also because in a couple days I am heading back to Mexico. Yes, I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to fly down to La Paz. I'm on standby. My daughter's a flight attendant, so I get standby privileges. Hopefully I get a seat, get down there. I'm going to explore La Paz, Mexico for a week or so. Don't have a return ticket yet, but I did find a place that rents scooters and small dual sport motorcycles, so that'll probably be in a future video adventure of mine. But as far as my first ride after my total knee replacement, well, that's over for now. Not riding in the snow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time on one of my senior moments.